Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube? It is Punk here, and today
we are breaking down iDom versus Problem X at Red Bull Kumite, Las Vegas. It's a semifinals match between two world champions in Street Fighter V playing for grand finals in one of the most prestigious events of the year, and it definitely did not disappoint.
So if you guys want to see this action, hit the like, share, subscribe button, turn on the bells for notification, and let's get into the video. There was a time in moments in Street Fighter V history, I think it was season 1/season 2, where all majority of EU the players picked Laura. The one thing that the Street Fighter V I would say scene in general does not have a lot of, and I would say they don't have a lot of Laura experience.
this matchup I definitely think is a little hard for Laura. She definitely gotta, this is one of the matchups where she kind of has to just steamroll when she gets V-trigger, or if she can get a good knockdown.
Nice! Do you see the awareness right there? That was the first fireball punish. Look at that. Bro, the first fireball punish there?
So right there, low forward under the thunderclap is low profileable by some moves, by some characters, and Problem X has a right answer with the crouch medium kick right under the fireball. That's good matchup awareness. Uses the EX stomp to get out of the corner, but EX elbow to chase it down. So that's good matchup awareness from iDom as well.
See in this situation right here, this was great because normally iDom or other lower players would like to throw fireball here after the backdash, but because this is such a high level match, iDom waited. He waited for this opportunity. He waited to see what Problem X will react to. Is he gonna react accordingly, or is he gonna flowchart react because he assumes I'm gonna throw a fireball, right? And then and this is a flowchart right here. This is a flowchart answer because EX head stomp would beat the fireball attempt. So iDom recognized that, waited, and then punished. You see that he was ready for that. That was godlike.
All right, so this is where Laura shines right here on Bison. Yeah, see, she just has to, steamroll right there.
So I think a little bit of a mistake from Problem X that he didn't activate his V-trigger even though he got his first.
Nice, I like that. Little jab right there. Ooh, whoa, what was that? Do you see that? See, that was because that technically the crouching medium kick is -2 right there. But iDom still pressed stand light kick because he knows that he would win in this situation. This is a train scenario right here where he practiced, because normally after -2, you're supposed to block afterwards. But there are certain sequences where you can buffer a specific normal even though you're not plus, because you know your button will beat the next button coming.
Problem X manages to find his way out with his activation, and he gets a sick bomb mix-up off of this probably. But iDom notices a guaranteed V reversal on the stand fierce, so that way he doesn't have to take the bomb mix-up.
I don't know if iDom's going to get V-trigger. Maybe he should V reversal. Is he going to get it? I don't think so. I feel like you'll die before you get it.
Nice, great V reversal. That was an offensive V reversal right here. You see, anytime you see that, usually you think of V reversal as a defensive mechanic, but as Street Fighter V went on, this has evolved into a offensive V reversal usage.
Problem X is definitely one of those players that just always wants to not take risks. He'll just fight, try and chip you out, do the least risky option possible, and that's kind of how you want to play the game most of the time if you want consistent results.
Yeah, you see that buffer? When you see iDom pressing the stand light kick right there, that's literally him just buffer trying to hit attacks, because that stand light kick buffer into the strike is so good that a lot of characters can't stop it. That's why you don't see Problem X just pressing buttons wild, even though Bison's really good at pressing buttons wildly, just because he knows that his buttons will get beaten out by that stand light kick.
The corner is such an important part of this game, and it leads to so much damage that you kind of want to avoid it at all costs.
Oh, I thought iDom would have the whip button. Oh man, this is scary. Jump back heavy kick.
The reason that iDom wasn't really able to keep his pressure going in any kind of safe way is because he spent all of his resources already. So the only way he's actually able to get any pressure is with like a dash or a jump or an elbow. Problem X waits and then sees that iDom jumps, and then he goes for the jump heavy kick.
Usually the hell attack, but right there, jump back heavy kick.
But yeah, swinging Bison. I don't really think Laura has anything to whiff punish Bison stand fierce. I feel like outside of a jump is a pretty safe button on Laura. I would say so. So you definitely can spam it a bit more than maybe you could on other characters.
And I think one of the biggest things about this matchup so far is kind of how iDom is dealing with the Psycho Axe and how Problem X is dealing with the Thunderclap, because those are kind of the character's two tools to opening up the neutral.
Okay, down for a heavy punch. Plus frames. Look at the positioning. The thing about Problem X, he's so good at pushing iDom to the corner. Uh-oh. But I feel like iDom gets all his offense from the corner.
Manages to check what I believe was the startup of a dash. Bro, no way. No. That combo was ridiculous. And then he chases down the V-shift as well. So iDom was just completely aware the whole time. If someone's chasing down V-shift, they're in control of that mix-up right there.
Bro, the timings for the buffers for iDom have been so good.
Nice. Oh my god. Yo, stand, medium punch, and tire. EX command grab. What's the mix again? Nice. Good challenge. Dead.
Like, I definitely think that's like the first time iDom went for like the light shoulder. Oh, that was a punish? That was sick. I feel like that's something I'm not good at. Using V-shift to punish things, I don't know how to do that.
Problem X is just in there. Jump light kick, that was a very awkward range for Problem X to anti-air, so he just went for the V-shift. So good awareness from him on his spacing.
Problem X knew in this situation he was too late to anti-air. So in order for him not to block this jumping light kick, because if he blocks Laura's jumping light kick, he would have to deal with like some type of offensive mix-up, like maybe a throw, command throw, frame trap. So instead, he used a V-shift at the last second, and it worked out right there. So good. Oh, look! What did I tell you? He's so good at. He knows when to do the EX.
EX elbow right out of the corner. It's unsafe, but there's armor on it, so if your opponent attacks, it will get through.
Here we go. Nice. Wow, missed the anti-air, missed this time. That was unfortunate.
Bison EX head stomp is the dumbest move probably in history, bro. There's no valid way to anti-air that move, bro. Not a DP. When a DP don't work, you know it's something crazy, something funky going on.
If iDom can manage to manage his resources a little bit better, his EX for when he needs it, and not run out like right when the round ends, because I feel like iDom is running out of resources and then Problem X wins is kind of what happens.
See, this is a whiff punish, and then there's also he gets an Oki attempt. Do you know why iDom got hit right there? Because he was afraid of the throw, right? The throw, he didn't want to take throw, so he got hit by standing, crouching light kick, stand light kick, and the scissor kick. And pretty much it's literally a 50-50 situation, and it puts him back in the same situation where he has to guess again.
Like, the life bars are kind of misleading in this game, because when Laura gets her V trigger, that's kind of when the game starts. If you're seeing it right now, he goes for the mix up right here, and look at that, he had an EX bar, he closed out the round. It didn't matter about the first part of the round.
I feel like iDom has won like every round with EX Fireball Dash command grab. Bro, that's actually the hardest one to get out of, bro. You just get stuck because that Fireball just back there, so you can't really do much.
Right, EX Fireball. Wait, what did he press right here? Bro, he pressed standing like... Damn, he said, I don't care if you +1. See, after EX Scissor Kick, Bison is plus here, but the thing is, Problem X thought that maybe iDom was going to walk back, so it looks like he pressed crouching medium kick. right? So iDom said, nah, I'm not letting you press crouch medium kick. So he challenged withstanding light punch. Nice. Wow, the awareness. Bro, that is awareness. So I think because he saw that iDom did 2 standing light punches into crouching medium punch into EX, he knew there was a gap. Because if iDom only did 1, there would have been no gap.
iDom is just not letting go of the pressure right here. Just so fast the rounds he's winning compared to the rounds that Problem X is winning because of how explosive Laura is and how optimal iDom is with the character.
Okay, go for the grab. What's next? EX Fireball. Pressure again. Tries to go for the shimmy. Doesn't work out. That is 5 for 5. I'm going to just throw it out there right now. He is 100%. Doesn't have V-Trigger, unfortunate. Look at that. That is unfortunate because normally if he had V-Trigger right here, he would probably do like some type of activation route after the situation right here to put himself in a better position. But he doesn't. Oh, and speaking of that, he does the overhead just to get the V-Trigger. And that was his first overhead, actually.
So he does the EX elbow, and the way that he's going to make this comeback is he's going to get V-Trigger and activate. And how does he get V-Trigger right now? He does V-Skill. Problem X is not aware of the meter at the bottom, otherwise he would have been like more aware that iDom would probably go for this V-Skill overhead to get the V-Trigger.
Yeah, right here, I definitely think you just go for a command grab. I feel like if I'm playing a grappler, if you jump my command grab, you're just random at that point.
But the thing is, if you do a lot of studying, you know that iDom likes to throw out the V-Trigger overhead if you block a lot of his mix-ups. So that's definitely just knowledge on Problem X's part for against the player iDom.
No character switches this entire time. I think iDom is more comfortable with Laura against Bison than he is with Poison. And I think Problem X just believes in his Bison.
Yeah, the range problem sitting at Laura is just nothing she can really do about it. And this is like the biggest strength of Bison and why he's like such a good character. Is at a certain spacing, you just can't really fight Bison at. He just dominates that whole space.
Oh my god, what is happening? Nice? Bro, how are you so aware? Yo, Problem X was so aware. Both times that when iDom wanted to throw a fireball attempt, he punished both times. That's godlike.
Problem X is just beating him in neutral, I think, which is kind of amazing considering the fact that Bison's walk speed is so slow compared to Laura's. So the fact that he is actually able to bait iDom into whiffing a button is actually crazy.
Let's look back right here. You see right here, that is, you could punish that, right? But the thing is, if you do not punish it and you let the dash rock and let Laura press buttons afterwards, you give Laura so much more opportunity to keep the pressure going, as we see once we unpause this video. Look at this. Look at it. Look how many attempts was this. Look how long you gotta just be stuck there. Nice. Oh my god, this is bad. iDom just spent 2 V meters back to back. V shift failed. If the V shift successfully comes out, you get back a quarter of your V meter, right? And Problem X is at match point. Plus he has a life lead. But iDom did do a good offensive reversal to him in the corner. But I'm not sure if that's the right play because he has to bank on everything because he won't have V-Trigger now for the comeback.
Yeah, I mean, Laura don't have V-Trigger. This is really hard.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see? Yeah, I can't do anything. Wow, he just threw it out. Wait, what? Why did he do the side pressure there? Is it because he thought the fireball was coming that he just threw side pressure? I mean, at this point, it's like I said, iDom couldn't make a comeback. He had no resources. He wouldn't be able to get V-Trigger at this point regardless. So it didn't seem like a bad option right here. Problem X is very good at playing safe and understanding how to take risks at the right situations.
This was actually one of my favorite matches of the year, I think. It was actually, I believe, iDom and Problem X's first time fighting in a tournament, one of Europe's best against one of North America's best.
that was a very fantastic match, a nice back and forth, but you could just tell from the experience that Problem X just had a lot more like lore experience and also studied a lot again on iDom's gameplay.
You know, thank you guys for watching today. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comment section.
Let us know what your favorite match from Red Bull Kumite Las Vegas was. I think this actually was my favorite match, but I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments. And as always, make sure to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on good videos like this.